I finally found Rob's girlfriend.
What's funny is I was gonna say no because he's been doing the fitness shit.
Oh, right.
Like this is like right up his alley. Like I don't know why you said me. Like Noah just did Noah has the same build, I think.
Thanks, yeah.
Well, I just saw the tats and I thought like, oh, kind of a spunky kind of.
Because you know I am into exotic looks sometimes.
I don't think I want my girl tatted like that though.
Well, I don't care about the tats too much.
Okay, that's why I can see why you said Noah's though. But
Right.
You see what I mean?
let's let the people decide which one she'd be better suited
Yeah,
for.
do you think this would be better for me or for Rob?
Let's see.
A ver, me veo en la necesidad de hacer este vídeo porque estoy viendo entrenar a un chico. Bueno, mejor dicho, he dejado de mirarle porque me estaba dando miedo. Miedo como estaba haciendo la prensa. Vale, vosotros muchas veces me criticáis que si me pongo las manos aquí.
I think she would f with Ryan now that I think about it. Because like the foreign, like you're into the foreign.
I do foreign chicks.
Sí, por mi seguridad y por mi comodidad.
Are we sure this is a woman?
Nunca debéis de hacerlo, de verdad que es que he tenido que dejar de mirar porque me estaba dando miedo.
Oh, here we go.
Shit.
¿Bajáis? Vale, hasta ahí yo no puedo,
Check the form.
pero luego subimos.
I was told you're not supposed to fully extend because you could almost snap your leg.
Malo para esto. Segundo, malo para esto.
I'm not as big as this girl, so.
Como os digo, miedo me estaba dando mirar. No le he dicho nada porque a la gente,
Yeah, the language barrier would be an issue for me.
pero ojalá vea este vídeo y se sienta aludido y lo deje de hacer. Bueno, otro.
I get the point.
Yeah.
And the Spanish speakers understood that. So let me know what she was saying.
Right.
That's what that
It's gotta be like 2 shots a week though. That's a lot.
that's what that steroids does to you.
Yeah, that's a lot.
That's a certain look too. It's like you almost have to date someone else that's like
Does the same.
that's the
stuff.
same shit, right? Like
It's hard to understand that world.
Or likes that look.
or likes that look because like
Maybe there is somebody that does.
you really got to dedicate your like life to this lifestyle and knowing your body's gonna be in a state that which may not be attractive to most people, but that's just a life you choose. It's like, yeah, if you choose to be a nun, you're throwing away a lot of certain things.
You're limiting your
You're
options.
limiting your options.
But I guess you're okay with that.
Obviously, yeah, that's not what you care about when you're dedicating your whole life to building your body.
Yeah, this person probably cares more about their bodies and how somebody perceives them, and then
And ultimately, a lot of these people, you hear about the bodybuilders passing away very early because of what they take. It's like, not only do they not care, or not only do they not prioritize finding a partner, they're not prioritizing living.
No, really though, because I don't look at this and be like, this person's healthy. I'm almost like, how much injections like do you guys
it's gotta
get?
be a lot, man.
I mean, does that look healthy?
No.
Then I feel like it takes a toll on
Sorry.
the other parts of you. Yeah, your bicep might be huge, but now your face looks like it's aged 40 years. Like there's
You're bald.
like yeah, we can see the veins on your legs, but yeah, your hair is receded. It just damn.
Her heart is working harder than a single mom on Christmas.
Yeah.
Nice legs, nice leg muscles. What's that called? Striation?
Yeah, striations. It's like this is like the stage. She's in front of the red curtains, and it's like, wow, look at the muscles. But in the backstage, there's so much bad stuff falling apart, holding this whole thing together just to show us that you look bigger than most people. Damn.
Do you think that when she first started working out, like, or when people build their body up to like, massive, crazy builds, do you think their first thought is like, I want to be a bodybuilder and look like that? Or you get to a certain point when, and it's like, I want to look buffer, like I want to look stronger. Like, do you think that's the case most of the times? Or it's like, my goal is to be a bodybuilder and look like that and take steroids?
My theory is they max out as big as they thought they could get or can get, and then they're just kind of stuck at that peak. But for me, I go, if you peak your physique, you just want, like, oh my God,
Yeah.
you just maxed out all the growth that your body is able to get naturally. I'll be like, this is the best thing ever. I'm gonna maintain this. I think some people get to a point where they get that and then they want to do more. But then there's also people that just hop on it when they don't even need to be doing it.
That's what I'm trying to say
Yeah.
though, is like, what sort of mindset do you have to have, or what switch do you have to do to be like, you know what, I'm gonna start injecting and get even bigger?
It's gotta be, they probably see other people and they want to look like that.
I'm thinking about the concept of the hedonic treadmill, where once you pass a certain threshold of a goal, then naturally your brain becomes acclimated to that new normal, and then you want more, and then you want more. So maybe this young man, lady, was like, oh, I want to be a bodybuilder, I want to be fit, got bigger, whatever, and then that was her new normal. small. And then it was like, well, if you want to get a little bigger, I mean, you got to do a little bit more of this. And it's like, okay. And then it keeps going and going and going. And then it's now unrecognizable. But because she is so deep in it, she can't even see where she started versus where she is now. The same way like with people who do facial injections, or even like I could speak for even getting subscribers. It's like you want 100K subs and then you get 100K and it's like, well, I need 250 now. And then you get 250 and you're like, well, I gotta hit 500,000. I'm not happy with 250 now. And then you get 1 million and then, well, I need 2. And then that's just like, that's what my
But with that though, you work towards it and you build it up, right? This is almost like, oh, if my goal was to get $1 million and I earned that $1 million and then I'm like, well, I want more, I'm gonna start getting it in illegal ways and robbing it. That's almost like this, where it's like, yeah, like Noah said, your natural physical peak should be the accomplishment.
Like you did.
Right? So then it's like, it's kind of sad when it's like, well, I gotta keep doing this now, like, and then it's like, are you accomplishing something? Or it's like you can keep injecting until you explode or until you die. So it's like, damn, it's almost like sad in a way. And
what's weird is if you want to do a bodybuilding competition, I've heard that there's actually natural ones you can compete in or the unnatural ones. So I guess you're like, oh, this is out. Like you can naturally, if you maxed it out, just go over there and win. You don't have to go that route. But I don't know, maybe
they think that they're progressing. Like they think like, oh, like they probably think their trajectory is like I keep improving, but they can't see like, oh no, if you would have stopped here, you were good, brother. You're killing yourself now. This is not progress anymore.
It's almost like you fake progress. Like it's progress, yeah, but you're cheating in a way. But I guess that's the lifestyle. Like we always get hate when we talk about the fitness stuff and steroids, but I think we're just an advocate of not using steroids.
I guess as long as she, he, they, them, whatever, isn't pushing that, yo, 3 times a week you need to take X, Y, Z, then go do it. Because Sam Sulek, he's clearly on something, but he doesn't tell people to go do stuff. And there's no way The Rock is natural at this age, but he's not telling us to go do it. So I mean, yeah, I guess I think as long as you're not promoting it, you know, do what you want to your own body.
Yeah, because you can train hard and get your body to a physical peak, but a lot of people will want that quick, you know, cheat code. And I think Noah's a good example too, because he really put in that work and people thought you did steroids, but it's like, no, yeah, you can actually put in the work and get your body to a level that you didn't think it could ever be. But people are just like, I'm just gonna inject this, I'm just gonna do Ozempic, I don't want to actually put in the work.
How long is it gonna take? It'll be faster. 3 months I'll do it if it's this. If I take that, yeah.
Like with looks, you'll go to the extent of hurting your body and like the inside, like just to look a certain way, to be perceived a certain way.
I watched another video. It was like a girl saying something that humans were never supposed to be able to see, like our own version, our own face this much. Do you think there's a problem with, because you were just with your group and you did your thing, you weren't always, you didn't compare yourself to anybody, you wouldn't think about yourself, but because we're so aware of what we look like, we are the only people that can fixate on, want to fix every little thing that nobody else is even looking at. So then, yeah, you have this person or anybody that's doing this stuff. They constantly are seeing all the little things. Oh, that part could be bigger. This could be better. And
you
is this the byproduct? Yeah, is this the byproduct of shoot, because we have cameras and can see ourselves 24/7? Look what we've done to us. Like we're just constantly.
Yeah, look at what we've done.
If you guys would like to see more reactions and more vlogs that we can't put on YouTube, then become a member at mystrawberrypark.com.
We're gonna be posting weekly content on there, sometimes even every day. We got exclusive merch on there too.
Also, all the videos you're seeing on our channel right now have already been uploaded early for everybody that's a member on our website. Join the family.
And don't take our word for it. Look at the comments that people are leaving once they become a member. Everyone's loving it. They're getting so many crazy videos that we can't put on YouTube for all types of reasons. So make sure you guys click the first link at the top of the description or
go to mystrawberrypark.com. Don't miss out.
And we always end up talking about it, but all the different ways that people modify their body, whether it be steroids or injections or surgeries or whatever the they do, it's like you're saying, it's the comparison. It's the, well, yes, I gotta do this steroids because, you know, my shoulders, you know, this part here, I need to get more. And it's like, ain't no one even looking at your shit, bro. Like, only you were looking at that and you're lost in the sauce. Like, I think you're good, brother. And it's an aesthetics thing. It's not like they just want to be healthier. It's like, I just want to be strong so I can feel good and be confident. Like, nah, bro, your heart about to give out, bro. But as long as you have the biceps, that's just what you want from a vanity perspective. You just want the aesthetics and not the actual health, which is sort of sad in my opinion.
Very sad.
But
yeah, what are y'all's thoughts on it?
yeah, I never like seeing people pass away prematurely, but you know, if they in it, if that's what they want to do, then I guess I can't stop them. Where are they from? Is that like Argentina or Spain or some shit? Maybe they can tell me in the comments. Who's dating her? Who wants her? You know, there's hella people that would probably go crazy on that.
Oh yeah,
they like that shit.
I can see like a little scrawny guy wants some big girl to take care of him or something. I can see it.
Or if they like the masculine,
just the masculine look in general.
yeah, maybe they're bisexual and they want a masculine looking thing with the motherfucker
And who does that person want? I don't know.
Yeah.
Yikes.
Don't make her angry. She'll snap you like Sandy Cheeks in that one episode. Day 3, final test day. Basically, to sum up this caption, people throw their toddlers into the pool for a survival test.
Oh shit.
So
This isn't even like a swimming lesson.
oh no, this is the toss them out, toss a
Just to see how well their survival skills are when they have no consciousness yet?
Yes.
Nice.
they're barely sentient at this point.
Nice. 14 months. Wow.
So if y'all get triggered at seeing toddlers thrown into the deep end of the pool, don't watch this next part.
Gotta teach them young.
Hey! Oh, he's gonna die. Then what happens when it doesn't work?
It's actually lit.
She's doing amazing. Oh, wait a minute, I thought she was good.
What the That's a fully clothed outfit though. Put the floaties on just in case.
No, it's a realistic situation. No, I get it.
God. Bruh.
Yeah, with no
Caught him adding the waves.
Not even.
He was adding waves to it. There's no way that happens every time. There's no way. So how do you not graduate? You don't make it.
Die.
Wow.
I can see why seeing that with no context looks absolutely crazy, but I agree with this. I'm gonna do this stuff with my kid, honestly, because it prepares them.
I got
That's
the
what I
water
like.
at 3, but it was like I had swimming lessons. So I remember being like young doing it, but I don't recall it being
Because it gives the parents an extra like sense of security, like if you're by a pool or if you're out where there's water, like that's why they put the full set of clothes. It's like, yeah, if you can float with this, you're good.
As someone who knows nothing about child growth or teaching, I do like the concept, but I guess, and obviously they have people there supervising, so if for some reason the baby didn't turn around and start breathing air, then they would obviously step in.
Well, this is after weeks of them training every week, probably. This is
Presumably, right?
no, yeah, this is their final test. It says.
Final test day.
Yeah.
14-month-old.
So they didn't start by just throwing him in the pool.
No, they
Yeah,
train
okay,
for it.
okay,
Yeah, they
okay,
train for it.
okay.
And I don't know what that training looks like with the 14-month-old.
That helps. I didn't read the caption, so this kind of makes me
mean,
think that I thought he just threw him in all rip.
You can be pretty smart at 1 year old or over 1 year old.
Well, yeah, 1 to like 7. That's like the prime time to teach any kid a skill because their brain is like just latching on to every.
And that's why it's 14 months is right in that category.
And now that's in beyond muscle memory now. That's ingrained in them at any age.
And they're saying, as scary as it might look, I think finding your child dead in the pool is 10 times scarier.
Yeah.
This is a necessary skill. And then some person said, sorry, I'm not gonna do my baby like this. How's the baby not go up in water? I guess assuming the baby wasn't trained, because a lot of babies go into the pools and must drown.
And drown
Yeah.
and die, yeah.
Yeah.
But presumably that's because they have never been taught the roll around and float technique.
Yeah, because you're a baby, you've never even experienced water, a pool of water, you don't even know what that is. So it's like that you got to familiarize them with it at a
I
young
wonder how many weeks
young
this
age.
was or how many days.
How long is the training?
They said, I hate everything about this. Better to train before they come of age. She's relaxed and calm like she's used to it. She will be advanced in ways that's needed.
And some people, like parents, parent differently, you know. Some are more rough where it's like, yeah, I'm gonna roughen you up at the youngest age so like you can be stronger when you're older or whatever. So a lot of parents won't like to see their kid get thrown headfirst in the water.
Yeah.
But if I know they've been training with this guy for weeks and this is the final, I don't mind. I'm like, yeah, okay, good. Now I feel, as a parent, I feel better now.
That makes complete sense. She passed the final exam. I guess if you fail if you start intaking water.
Yeah.
Then they gotta give you the, oh shit.
Yeah, because that's also true. At that young age, you don't really know how to like cough up water if you get water in your mouth or what to do if there's water in your
start
nose.
inhaling it and then
So yeah, I wouldn't know what a failing test looks like right here, but
Yeah, so imagine they intake the water, your 14-month-old is getting pumped over the thing.
He failed.
And then the person, the teacher, she did fail. Sorry, I can't give you guys a certificate.
Certificate for you.
And like the kid's like dead. Sorry, she didn't pass, by the way.
Got any other kids?
So if you do have any other kids or whatever,
You can still do the $9.90 a month payroll that we've been retainer. Just come back next week and we'll give it a shot.
You know, because not everyone passes, and you know, I'm sorry for your loss. Right?
Yeah, we're going to come back in a year and make another child. Like, we'll still be here.
We're here for
We're a
you.
growing company.
Child's in your arms.
No.
All right, she failed. We can't all be winners.
Blame your daughter, not us.
They said, or just watch your kid at all times.
Nah. Good thing.
I like the idea of, because I've heard of, there's different parenting styles, obviously, but there's people who like helicopter parent where they're like, no, my kid can't do this and don't let them do anything. Where sometimes having the child learn things for themselves and fall over, like basically, learn how to do things through messing up can be a very helpful way, as opposed to, don't touch that, don't move that, oh, I'm sorry.
Sometimes you have to learn the hard way as a kid.
Exactly. It's like with germs. It's like sometimes if you try to stay away from all the germs, you miss out on the germs you need to help your body or your immune system. So it's like, if you kind of train your body in certain ways, you're equipped for certain scenarios and stuff like that.
You know, I've said it before, there's definitely like parents I've known that have had kids not be allowed to go to sleepovers and hang out with other friends on the weekends, but by doing that, let him stay home, he actually gets sick more. So I don't know, me growing up, I was always outside all the time, and I don't remember being sick that often at all during the year. So I don't know, maybe there's things that shouldn't be exposed to, but I did, and then that kind of also made my body grow like a callus over it or something. And I've also hurt myself a whole bunch by going outside and doing that, and that was never good. But I kind of learned I'm not going to put myself in that situation again, but kind of had to do it to get there.
Yeah, it's tricky because it's like you got to protect kids and like don't do that, because that could be your last mistake forever. But then there's also if you helicopter them, then they won't actually develop any sort of resilience or common sense skills.
There's pros and cons to both sides. You're not going to be able to perfectly ever fully protect them.
That's a fact. If you let them go out, if you never let them leave the house and they can't go to any events, and then when they leave for college, then they the first one that's drunk, getting alcohol poisoning, in the emergency room having to get their stomach pumped because they never had a taste of freedom.
Yeah, that's true.
But then if they out there too much, then someone comes by in a candy van and then you never see them again. So you gotta you gotta work it out.
Well, being a parent is definitely scary.
It is. Are y'all dunking your kid? Let me know. Flip them in the bowl.